Good morning, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 389 Southeast Cowls Street here in McMinnville. We're located in the basement, going through 4-inch cast iron clean out. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We unfortunately do not have water running at the moment. We're going to see if it's something we can get turned on here in a few, but we're going to try this right off the bat without it. Yeah, I think we've got it going the right direction here. I'm going to zero out right here and start moving out. We're going to keep things moving quickly. I'm hoping we can get possibly to the main. Well, it looks like it's had an update done to it. Looks like it transitioned over to clay pipe here just a moment ago. At least it looks like it. And it transitions over to 3034 PVC pipe here in just a moment. Hey, here at about 40, closer to 47 feet, we have reached the main lateral connection. I'm going to do locates to verify where this is at, and then we'll let the line drain out for a few minutes. All right, located the camera head successfully. Line goes to the rear fence line. I can't get all the way on top of it, but I know it's coming from there. There's just so many blackberry bushes up against the back fence. But it looks like the main is either right at the fence line or just barely beyond it, maybe by a few feet. Now that it's all drained out here and hopefully cleaned out a little bit more, we'll have a better look at the condition of the older pipe here. This newer 3034 PVC pipe is looking good. It's draining nicely and is all in good shape. And that right there appears to be a secondary clean out, as best as I can tell. going to take a good look at this here again. This might still be cast iron pipe. Cast iron and clay look very similar in color. But usually clay is a bit smoother than cast iron, which is immediately why I thought this looked like clay pipe here. Alright, so we do have some standing water in the pipe here. We might actually have something else going on here. You can see that thing my camera's running into right in the flow line. There's a big ledge. So, and that tie-in right there, I mean, we're close enough into the house. That's more than likely a tie-in from this house. That looks like a toilet tie-in there, but there's a big old lump of something right here in the flow line. It could be lead solder. It could be, honestly, it could be a root, but it looks continuous with the pipe material. Either way, it's damming the line up like crazy here. You've got over an inch of standing water at that spot, and then a wall for everything to have to try and get past. So I would highly recommend getting this repaired here. This is a spot where it'd be very easy to cause a blockage there because of that. The camera has to pop up over the top of it, so everything else coming down the line is going to run into that. Okay, so I pushed the camera here just barely over that obstruction in the flow line. We do have a tie-in here on the outside. It's a full diameter connection, which could mean that it's connected with a neighbor. It could also be a toilet from this house connecting in on the exterior. But this is out back a few feet from the foundation of the house, about 7 feet deep there. I recommend trying to contact the city to see if they have record of what that may be. We're just about to reel the camera on out of the line here. We have the obstruction there at 9 feet, which I highly recommend repairing. I get it re-scoped to make sure the repair looks good. Aside from that, the rest of the pipe, the cast iron and 30-34 portions are all in good condition and functioning properly at this time.